your trophies. I know how you like to show them off and shine them and line them up. Oh, I'm not your trophy, baby. I won't let you show me off and shine me up or line me up. No.
So what would you say was the craziest rumor you heard as to why you're not on the show anymore?
I've heard that I requested $50,000 to be on the show again, and that's just crazy to me because I've never asked for money like at all, and such little bit of money. I think that's like so
$50,000 is a little bit of money to you?
It is when you have a child and you have bills. It's just unreal to live like $50,000 for what I was gonna do for the rest of my life. Just spend this $50,000.
I mean, the $50,000.
Oh, it's nice good for this year
to sit on, you know.
For this year, and then what you do next year? What you do? Look back at the 50. I had $50,000, and then now I got $5. Like, what I was gonna do?
You was gonna spend it that fast?
Of course, I have a kid. She would have wanted everything in the world.
All right. Well, they said that, you know, in previous interviews they discussed a contract and a disclosed amount of money that, you know, was discussed.
I'll talk about the contract and I'll talk about the undisclosed amount of money separately. The contract was never in my favor, and anyone who read the contract would tell you so. I've had lawyers look at it. I have people from his staff that says, yeah, the contract is not beneficial to you, but you can still make this undisclosed amount of money. Had I signed that contract, Rafe Moses would be able to send me to do whatever he wanted me to do because I had signed that contract. The contract he initially gave us was AKA a release form.
Okay.
A release form and a contract cannot be the same thing. If you're asking me permission to release season 1, you are not asking me to get into a contract with you. And it kept being referred to as a release form. But when you got them upset, they was like, sign the contract. So which one was it? Was it a release form or was it a contract?
And he himself was asking you to sign this contract?
When he gave it to me, yes. But by the time he needed me to sign it, he was blocked in my phone.
Yikes. Did you do any of, like, I know there was press runs and, you know, hostings.
Okay. To, like, clear, make the record, like, clear, set it straight. If I was all about the money, I would have been doing bookings since the show. I have never made $1 with money involved. To actually take a booking, I would have to pay Moses 10%, and then I would have to pay his management, who never did a damn thing for me, another 15%. Why would I take a booking to pay you for something you didn't do for me? These are people who reached out in my DMs. They didn't go through Cloud9 and they didn't go through their management. These are people who sought me out on themselves. Why am I paying you? Because people want to see my face. This is my face. No one can't own my face. I own my face. When I walk, people stop me. They do not stop Rafe. They do not stop his management on my behalf. They stop him for his role, and I don't even know if people really notice his management because, yeah. But
so you would never say that you stepped into money and violence with the intent that, you know, I'm gonna make a whole lot of money and this is what I want out of the situation because I know it's gonna blow up or something of that sort.
I'll be honest with you. First of all, I did not know the potential of this project.
Did it surprise you?
It did, because the project was a week-to-week thing. You never knew what was coming next week. It was shot weekly, so you never knew what was gonna happen. You never even knew if it was gonna be shot. So yeah, we did it that Tuesday, but what was happening next Tuesday, I wouldn't know. I didn't watch this show. I just went when I was called. And yes, sometimes I came on set and was like, Mo, I need to go first because I had to go to work. If I banked on money and violence, I would have quit my job. I'd have been sitting there panhandling trying to wait till I blow. If you watch any interviews I've ever done, I always say I am not an actress. I do not feel like I can call myself an actress. I never took it that serious. I never went to school for it. And the reason I don't call myself an actress, because I think that is disrespectful for people who went to school. You know what I'm saying? Who has mastered their art of acting, to call myself an actress. And the reason I really stepped out of season 2 was because back then I was talking to my friends. That's the only reason the chemistry worked so well on set. Now, if I would have took the money or did it for the money and came back for season 2, I would be talking to what would be complete strangers to me. The chemistry wouldn't be the same, and they would not like me.
You don't want to work around people
the crowd would not like me. All my fans it would not flow the same. So in hindsight, I think I did Moses a favor. I came off your show and I didn't sink your boat, as he would say in his interview. I would not sink
I did see
boat.
that.
And I only saw that interview because it was sent to me. Like, B, you gotta see this. They talking about you. And I feel like I was baited. Like, I've never spoken on being Chyna. I deleted my Instagram at 19K followers. I didn't feed into it. But you keep talking about me. And it's like, why? You told me I wasn't important. You told me I didn't make your show. But somehow I come up in every interview you have. Why is that? And why you keep talking about me?
You were a part of the original cast.
Just a part. And a part that wasn't so, in my perspective, I didn't have a big part. And I don't think that was by mistake either. That me not having a part, I don't think it was by mistake. Because sometimes some people feel like if another light steps into the room, their light is no longer on.